It's my pleasure to introduce Dow Constantine. Now, most of you know about Dow Constantine as our King County executive. He's been King County executive since 2009. And he also is chair of the Sound Transit Board. And a fun fact, in addition to his law degree, Dow has a master's degree in urban planning, so he understands very well the intersection between transportation, transit, and land use. So with that, Dow, welcome.
Well, thank you, Rita, and thank you all for being here tonight. This is exciting. I understand that the conversations upstairs were very lively, and I think bode well for the process and the energy that you're all going to bring to shaping our transit future. We're here to kick off Metro's long-range transportation plan and set the stage for a long-term dialogue about the future of public transportation in our region. You know, it's been more than 40 years since Metro Transit began reshaping our region's transportation system and changing the way we get around. And today, transit is the key to moving this region's workforce. It's more popular than ever. It provides options for those who need transit most, to be sure, but it also, and perhaps even more so as we go forward, provides alternatives for those who choose not to use their cars. And as you know, more than 90% of our transit riders have that choice. They have an automobile at home. We need to make sure that they have a better option. Today, transit is really growing in our region. 121 million rides just last year. That includes 4 of every 5 of the Central Puget Sound's 152 million annual transit trips. King County is one of the fastest growing regions in the nation, and it is time to build a foundation for a new and better transit system. The time is now. You know, it's been 40 years since Metro took up Seattle Transit and the privately run Suburban Transit Agency and began to create a regional identity for our transit. But here we are at this moment in our region's history where the people in this room and many others have the opportunity to begin to set the template, set the blueprint for what transit will look like for the next quarter century. As Metro embarks on this important and exciting journey, partnerships are going to be the linchpin of our success. We will continue to integrate our service with that of Sound Transit. And we will work with those who monitor and who advocate for better transit in our region. We're pleased to have the Transportation Choices Coalition, Commute Seattle, and FutureWise working with us here tonight. And those of you here who are involved in the Seattle Transit blog should know that I start each day reading about some impossibly aspirational goal that I need to meet. Welcome. And then my poor transit advisor, Chris Arkills, has to hear about it first thing every morning. Why aren't we doing this? The long-range plan is a unique opportunity to consider how to get the most from combining Sound Transit's high-capacity rail spine with Metro's expansive county-wide transit network. It's a logical step in my initiative begun last year to have the agencies, where it is productive for them to do so, work not just in partnership, but truly as one. Riders and taxpayers expect this of us. Developing a shared vision for transit service in King County will result in increased mobility for people who live and work in one of America's fastest growing and most dynamic metropolitan regions. Successful coordination also has the potential to lower the barriers to mobility, transportation mobility, but also economic mobility. Providing transit alternatives gives people with lower incomes access to transportation options, obviously at lower costs, and reduces their financial burdens. The Orca Lift program, providing $1.50 fares to those who qualify, anytime, anywhere, provides travel options for those who need transit most. But we must also commit to a transit network that allows the maximum number of people to get by without a car. Together, Metro and Sound Transit will help the region optimize its transportation infrastructure and develop a responsible, equitable, and sustainable way forward. And this is just as past generations prepared us for this current success, our goal, as I mentioned at the outset, is to lay the foundation for generations to come. And we are joined tonight by a panel of experts to further inspire our thinking about the region's future. Now, I'm not certain how much more inspiration you need, because as I was standing in the wings here, I was hearing from our general manager, Kevin Desmond, and others about the exciting conversations that were going on upstairs just before we gathered here. But I want to encourage you to continue that level of energy and that level of excitement. We are at a remarkable moment in the history of our region, including the history of our transit systems. And the work you do in this process will have a great deal to do with how not just Metro, but Sound Transit and our sister agencies and our entire transportation system and the land use that flows from the transportation decisions we make, how all of those things move forward. The folks working on the plan are here tonight in listening mode, and they look forward to hearing from you tonight and in the coming months to shape our plan. The outreach is just beginning. We'll be working with community groups and local agencies, and there will be ample opportunities for folks to participate. I would like now to bring back to the microphone Rita Brogan. Rita is a longtime friend of the county. She's been involved in many issues across the entire spectrum. And as you heard, she's a recent appointee to the State Transportation Commission, about which we are truly thrilled. And she is going to introduce our panel and facilitate questions. So welcome back, Rita, and thank you all for being here tonight.